Today, I would say I've got good news and bad news about the beautiful new Sun Princess. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Wednesday. It is January 24th of 2024. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, will you please go ahead and hit that subscribe button? If you're new around here, or if you have been trying to decide if you wanted to subscribe, today's the day to hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you with us, and I think you need to be with us. Also, if you appreciate my updates, would you please give this video a thumbs up? We really appreciate your support, so thank you. Let's start at the top. The inaugural sailing for the beautiful new Sun Princess that was due to set sail on February 8th has been canceled. That just happened today. It is really big news in the the whole Princess cruise news arena, as well as really in the cruise industry. Here we are tomorrow, 2 weeks from tomorrow. On February 8th is the day she was going to sail Barcelona to Rome, 10 days. It was set to be a glorious sailing. And because they have not been able to finish everything to the level that they need to have it done, Princess and Fincantieri Shipyard made that announcement together. That Sun Princess is the largest ship that has ever been built in Italy, to give you an idea of what they are trying to accomplish here. And truly, I think they must have had great confidence that they would be able to complete everything to leave it this close to sailing to cancel it. And so to me, that is really sad news. I think anyone that has been here with us knows Gordon and I were so excited for that sailing. I never packed too terribly far in advance for a cruise, and I have all of my clothing laid out on the bed, everything ready to go. That's how excited we were. But you know what? We are going to do our best to get on the next soonest sailing that we can get on. Now, one bright spot in all of this is only that first inaugural cruise has been canceled thus far. So I would say that the next few days are going to be really, really important as Princess and the shipyard try to decide together if they are going to be able to move forward with the second sailing, which is due to set sail from Rome on February 18th. Now, Princess, when they first introduced this ship and talked about the first sailings, the very first three they labeled as inaugural sailings. And so those are going to be special sailings as well, but we will just have to see if they are going to be able to go or not. Now, what do you get if you are booked on this? And then we're going to talk a little bit about a couple of other things I think you should know. First of all, for passengers who are booked on that inaugural sailing February 8th, you are going to get a 100% refund of everything that you have paid for your cruise, for your excursions, for any dining reservations, spa reservations, anything that you have made. Those are going to automatically be refunded to you. So you don't have to call Princess and ask for those refunds. You don't have to ask your travel advisor to call. You are just automatically going to get that, so you don't have to worry. In addition to that, you get to have a 50% future cruise credit to book another Princess voyage with. And so in order to do that, you have to book with those future cruise credits by November 30th of 2024, and you need to sail by December 31st of 2025, okay? In addition to that, if you are booked on that cruise, you also will receive up to $200 per person for change fees related to air travel plans. Now, this opens a whole big thing that we need to talk about here for a minute. Then I'll talk to you a little bit more about the Sun Princess. So, if you booked your sailing with Princess and you book your flights with Princess, you don't have to worry about it. Princess will take care of canceling those flights. You have not lost your money. Those are just going to be canceled, and you're going to get your money back. If you have booked your flights independently, then that's a whole nother thing. And so let me tell you a few things to keep in mind as you're booking your cruises with Princess. And I want to hear from you in the comments. I really want to hear from those of you who were booked. There are a lot of people booked on that cruise. I received a really nice email today and just saw it this morning and hadn't had the chance to reply. There are really great Let's Go family members that have their own Facebook page that they made for this sailing, and they have hundreds of members. And they were sweet and invited us to their meet and greet they're going to have, and we're going to go. So I hope they do another one when we get to go, because we were really excited to meet so many wonderful people. Just to give you an idea, though, there were hundreds of people on that. That ship is really quite quite booked. And so there are a lot of people that decided how they were going to buy their plane tickets. So there are lots of you to hear from, and I want to hear from you in the comments so that we can all learn and navigate this. So I'll tell you how Gordon and I did it. We just booked ours with Delta. We fly enough with Delta, not only to travel for cruises, but also because our oldest son and his family live in Boston, and Delta is our hub. We use the Salt Lake Airport to get to Boston, so I know that if we get money back as an e-credit, we're going to use it on another flight. I'm not worried about that. So that's how we booked our flights. Now, let me know if you booked your flights independently and used your miles. Are you going to get your miles back? If you booked your flights independently, did you get the insurance so that you don't lose the money for those flights? I just want to hear everything below, but really this brings us back to the discussion of one of the really good reasons to use Princess Easier. And you know that since we had our, when we went on our Mediterranean cruise in 2022, our flights were such a mess and gave me such stress for a chunk of that cruise that I said I wasn't going to use it again. Boy, I don't know. I might have to rethink that, but we'll talk about that a little bit more another day. But you can get up to $200 back. Usually Princess has a form that you submit. So I will find out how they are doing that for this cruise and let you know tomorrow or the next day, so that if you need to handle that for yourself, you can do that, okay? $200 doesn't really go very far when you think about plane tickets, but that is also another really good reason to have travel insurance and on your tickets, to have travel insurance. Otherwise, we can talk about that more, but this really brings those discussions right to the top, doesn't it? Now, like I said, Princess has these other cruises scheduled. I will keep you up to date and let you know that February 18th to the 28th cruise, 10 days from Rome, is really very booked. So I don't know if Gordon and I are going to be able to get on it. We're going to try, but who knows, because it's waitlisted. We'll just have to see if anybody else cancels. And then it's the whole thing of, do we want to book flights? And then that cruise is maybe going to be canceled. So tell us in the comments, do you think that the next cruise is going to be canceled as well? I have no idea how close they are to being ready to go. I don't know. Clearly they had great hope to cancel it this close, but I don't know what all needs to be done. So if anybody else is in the know, let me know. And I would say we have Let's Go family members. I never divulge my sources, but I heard this a few months ago, and turns out that where there is smoke, there is indeed a fire. And so all of these things happen, and you never quite know what to expect. So, yeah, Gordon and I are so disappointed, really disappointed. I think this is, it's not as sad as when cruises had to be canceled for COVID, because there was more coming right up. But we were really very excited for this. And so we hope that we get the chance to see all of you who are going to be on that February 8th cruise with us another time. We'll look forward to that. Maybe you can come on one of our group cruises, or maybe we will bump into you on another sailing on the Sun Princess. In the comments, let me know what your plans are going to be if you're booked on that cruise. Are you going to look for another sailing really soon? Move it out a ways? Completely forget it altogether? Let me know what you think. So thanks for being here with me today. I will see you here again tomorrow, and I will be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.